We are recording, David.
Hello, this is the David and Sam Show.
Also known as the Sam Show. Guest starring David.
Hello.
You are far too far away from the microphone. You can pull your chair in.
It's like Radio 1.
It is like Radio 1?
But better.
Better than Radio 1?
Yes.
Okay, so today, what are we discussing, David?
Walking Dead Season 7.
Was the
premiere. Was the cliffhanger worth it or not?
What do you think, David?
Well, I think it was good, to be honest.
Why?
They left it on a good note and it drew people in for the next series. The hype surrounding it was unbelievable and it was brilliant. Look at the ratings for it as well.
Yeah, would it have been as hyped if Negan would have done the kill, end of Series 6, we'd have gotten, and it was a good episode, if we'd have gotten that scene with Glenn and Abraham at the end of that episode.
Spoilers!
Spoiler alert, by the way. It's a discussion about Series 7. They're going to come in and be like, nah, there won't be any spoilers in this. There will be spoilers.
There is spoilers, so big. You need
spoilers.
like a big flashy warning thing on there.
I'll be
Spoilers,
sure
yeah.
to put that in.
So, yeah.
But that would have been just shocking, because at the end of that, like, what is that, another 5 minutes onto the runtime?
Yeah. But I'm glad they did it. I mean, look at the ratings. Need to say more. What 27 million people watched it in America.
But so many people had it spoiled for them.
Yeah, that's due to them not keeping the secrets well.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones have done it as well.
I know. I'm not saying that it's all. Well, it is all AMC's fault. But I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they should have either kept the secret better,
or just done
not
the kill.
done it at all.
I quite liked it. I thought it was good.
Okay.
It built up suspense for next series.
Did they recapture it?
Yeah. I
They
thought
did.
the episode was brilliant.
The episode was brilliant, but many people were really angry because they had the death spoiled for them over Instagram, Twitter.
Well, to all them people moaning about it, do what I did and just stay off social media for a day. It's not too hard.
I know,
It's
but they
done.
had it spoiled months in advance.
Some people did.
Yeah, like
Then again, just stay.
say you're part of a Walking Dead fan community. People
Yeah.
from small spoiler communities will just come in here and just write, "Hey, Glenn and Abraham, to double death."
Yeah.
And also, I saw this on a Ronnie Hayes video.
Shout out to Ronnie Hayes.
Yeah.
Not that he'll ever listen, but
No. There was all the scenes with the extras in
yes.
were spoiled,
Yes.
but the ones which weren't, like Carl getting his hand chopped off, stuff like that, that wasn't spoiled because the extras weren't there for that bit. So it was one of the
extras'
extras. So just don't have as many extras.
They had to. Saviours. How many saviours were there? Like 30, 40?
I don't know.
Trevor was there. That was the main thing.
Yeah, Trevor won't have spoiled it. Trevor's a nice guy.
He's not a nice guy, but...
Trevor's lovely.
No, I do think the cliffhanger was good. It was very good. I remember sitting there watching the episode and I was hiding behind, like, my dressing gown or something.
It
I
was
physically couldn't
terrifying.
watch it. It was uncomfortable to watch.
Mm.
It was like watching an animal die a slow death. You just can't
I saw a
watch.
dead squirrel yesterday in the park.
Exactly. It's like watching that die
It had
slowly.
no eyes. Weird.
Maybe Glenn could give one, but you know.
Yeah, and the death scene was brutal.
Although, my one problem with it was everyone forgets Abraham died as well. They're more obsessed with Glenn's death.
Do you think Abraham should have got like his own death episode?
Abraham should still be alive.
Like with Beth. Yeah, Robert Kirkman. Why?
Screw you.
You promised. You said to us you'd say,
I'll keep him for All Out War.
yeah.
Did you keep him for All Out War?
Nah.
You came. You
Kinda did.
In a way, you did.
He-
Not like All Out War, but like.
I feel cheated by Robert Kirkman.
I feel cheated by AMC.
Like,
I do.
I'm all for.
Characters dying.
Not even that. I'm all for subverting people's expectations, saying one thing went to another, but saying that a character's gonna live. Like, and I get that he couldn't spoil it, but
Yeah.
outright lying and saying, nah, he's gonna be alive for All Out War. I'm gonna really delve into his character because he's always said he regretted
Yeah.
killing him off.
If you didn't know, guys, that's his biggest regret.
Killing
Abraham off with the
before All Out
bow.
War. And he did it in this a couple of episodes later.
Yeah.
It annoyed me. It got me good. It hassled my grades.
Also, this may be the most unpopular opinion ever, but Daryl should have got the bath.
He should have got.
Should have been
No.
Daryl and Glenn.
We were talking about this before. I believe he should just die in a bike crash. Just
The most unsatisfactory death
spectacular
ever.
death.
It's like Glenn's fake out death.
Yeah. He's just
the worst way to go.
He's just riding down a road. He just crashes.
If Glenn
and
had died
dies.
during the dumpster scene, that would have been the worst death he could have ever given him.
It was a good death.
It
for
wasn't a
minor
good
character.
death. Yeah, but not for him. It's a shit. It's
Like
a
if
crap
it was
death.
for Aaron, if they gave that to Aaron, I'd be like, oh, that got me good.
Spoilers: Aaron's not going anywhere.
I love Aaron.
He's not going anywhere.
Ross Marquand, good job.
He is a good
Great.
actor. He's not going anywhere, guys.
Hopefully Daryl will die.
Hey, you might get the iron.
Yeah, you were saying he'd do Holly's death.
Holly's death for Daryl. That'll be pretty emotional.
If I cared
And
about
then
Daryl anymore.
and then all the fangirls would cry and get off the show. Finally, they ruined the show.
Yeah, they do. That like that's a picture. Stop playing with my desk, David.
Sorry.
Okay.
Holly, by the way, she's already dead in the show. She died in JSS. She was pointless.
They mentioned her. Noah had a crush on her. They mentioned that in an episode with Noah.
Right. This is going off topic, but Noah should be alive.
Noah, I love Noah.
Why does everyone have to kill him? He dies in everything.
My friend Cormac hates Noah because he says
Noah's such a good character.
He says he got Beth killed.
He didn't get Beth killed.
Dawn got
Beth got herself killed.
But no, I love Noah. No. The reason he hates him is because he got Tyrese killed, which is true.
He did, but who cared about Tyrese?
Oh no,
He was rubbish.
Oh come on, I love Tyrese.
Was he as good as his comic book one?
No, but he
wasn't.
looks so cuddly.
He was.
I'd give him a cuddle.
Chad L. Coleman.
Yeah, that episode. With
what a
him,
guy.
That episode with him and Carol in the house with Lizzie and Micah, and then when she tells him at the end, and his hand reaches for the gun.
Yeah,
that is such a great scene.
He did well in that scene. Yeah,
he did very well.
But anyway, back. This cliffhanger was good. They needed it. Commercially, it was a success.
Commercially.
Yes.
But morally.
Morally,
Let's go in. No, not even morally. Let's go with their treatment of the fans, especially the comic book fans. Not even the comic book fans.
The comic book fans were made up with it. They saw Glenn getting the death he deserved.
Yeah, and it was a great death. But I'm not talking about the death itself. I'm talking about one. I think Negan was brought in too early, and in my pitch.
In a way, I can see that. Yeah.
In my pitch for the fixed version, I shall address that. But Negan shouldn't have been even in till Series 7, like end of Series 7 in my opinion. You
had to bring him about sometime then.
Yeah, sometime. But
they brought the Hilltop in, so he was going to come in anyway soon.
Yeah, the Hilltop too early too.
The Hilltop was brought in well. They didn't rush it in, they just brought it in slowly.
But The Walking Dead's always taken pride in the fact that it deviates from the source material.
And it did.
Remixes things. And it did to a point. But it also... I think you could have added some filler, like the infection stuff at the beginning of Series 4.
Which was the worst season by far, but...
Yeah, but the infection
it was
stuff...
so slow.
The infection stuff at the beginning was good.
Yeah, I like that.
And the finale was great.
The finale was good. Episode name A.
Rick rips out the guy's throat.
Which comes from the comics.
I know, but it's...
But in the comics, it's not Daryl with him, it's him, Carl, and Abraham.
Yeah.
Bit of a spoiler there, guys, but...
Yeah, not really.
If you haven't read the comics.
No, who doesn't? You're just looking at all the compendiums which I've stolen from you, right?
Which I will have back. Okay. Can I take it back today?
If you want.
I want to read it.
Okay.
I've just read Compendium 1 again.
Okay, you can take back.
I still need to get volume 25 and 26.
Got the compendiums, you don't need the volumes.
No, I'm going to get the volumes and then...
Get Compendium 3? Oh,
I've got Compendium 3. It's after Compendium 3. There's only 2 more volumes been released since then.
Okay, let's do my pitch. To fix...
Alright, tell me what you would have done at the end of 616.
To fix this, I have to go back to Series 4. Right?
What, with the...
End of Series 4, the Termites.
Terminus,
So, beginning of Series 5. I'd stretch out Terminus and the Hunters over a whole season.
Yeah.
Because they were wasted.
They were wasted.
They were woefully wasted.
The actor who played Gareth was a brilliant one. Andrew J. West.
Yeah, he was
brilliant
great.
Actor.
And did you see...
he originally applied for the role of Aaron. No, Ross Marquand originally applied for the role of Gareth. They said, no, you're too good. You're too nice and good, so we gave you the part of Aaron.
But did you see when he went to Stalker Con, and he had a piece of pork and he was like eating, and Bob Gilead, not Bob Gilead, that's not his name, Seth. Yeah. You know who I mean.
Yeah.
The guy, Seth Green is, not Seth Green.
I'm
getting all the actors confused.
Seth is the one who plays Gabriel, who no one likes.
I love him.
Although he did have the cool...
That guy, I've forgotten his name. Lawrence? Is it Lawrence
Gilead Jr.?
Yeah, that's his name. and it's him and Gareth stand side by side, and Gareth's just holding up a plate of like meat and going, too soon. It's great, but okay, so I'd have stretched that over a whole series. So like maybe even have Bob die as the finale, because that was a good death.
Bob deserved that death.
Yeah. What happened in series 5? Yeah, get rid of the Beth stuff.
What would
That's series 4.
Beth was series 5.
Yeah.
I like the hospital stuff.
Get rid of the hospital stuff completely, because that was filler.
Yeah, but
That
it was good.
Complete. Was it though?
Don't you think one of the best episodes of series 5 was Daryl and Carol in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Going back to where it all began.
But, and I love Noah, but I'm going to cut him out for my pitch. Noah's not going to exist in this. Right?
Ooh, that's a brave
I know.
move, considering how...
Series 5, you've got termites stretched across the whole series, and series 4 is when Beth goes missing, right? You know when Daryl and Beth are in the house?
Yes.
Beth dies in that house. Beth gets torn to shreds, and whilst Daryl is like watching, and then he kills the zombies and sits there just like drenched in blood, like Tyrese's death in the gym. Not Tyrese's death, but you know when he goes
into the gym and everyone thinks
they come
he's
back
dead,
to it like that, just him drenched in blood, just crying. Because that'd be great.
Yeah, that would.
And that'd be a heartbreaking end for Beth.
Yeah.
Because it'd be only a couple of episodes after that amazing episode where they were in the house.
Yeah.
And I want to keep that, like with when they burn it down at the end.
Yeah.
So Beth dies then. So we've got that out of the way. So you stretch out the termites and the hunters throughout the whole series. So like, say, or maybe, what did they do? I'm getting confused.
How would you have introduced Gabriel the same way?
Yeah, they can run across the church. That was a good episode.
It was.
I love that episode where Bob going on. Bob can but that'd have to be moved towards
the end of the series.
The end of the season. So you can keep some of the episodes the way they were, just switch some things around. So say,
and then keep the one with Abraham, Tara, Glenn, Maggie, Rosita, Eugene. When he finds out that he's lying.
Yeah.
Spoilers if you haven't seen it.
Have that.
He's a liar.
Like, you could keep
the second half.
Keep the second half, because the second half was good. I like the second half. But stretch this termites, because how many episodes? They have like 3. That was resolved by episode 3.
It was 5, 6. It was
4:16. Bob dying can be the series
5-1,
series
5
mid-series finale.
2, 5, 3.
So Bob dying can be the series 4 finale.
4 episodes.
Series 5 mid-series break.
Yeah.
That can be Bob's death. That's heartbreaking. It's great.
Yeah.
When does Daryl? Noah, we haven't cut Noah, so how can Tyrese die? I haven't thought about that.
Same death.
But Noah doesn't exist. Supply run. Just supply run. You can keep that episode mostly the same.
Yeah.
Just on supply run.
Still seems a bit of a crap way for Tyrese to go. Supply run.
We could, in series 4 and 5, completely fix his character.
She wouldn't have Noah's death in the revolving door then. Which was a brilliant death.
Oh, I love that episode so much.
And Eugene.
You could introduce Noah in a completely different way.
Yeah, Eugene finally.
You could just find Noah on You could just find Noah on the road,
like they did with Bob in series 4.
Just do that. So Noah can still be. You can still have that amazing.
And how would you solve the Beth conundrum?
I've already done that.
Yeah.
She died earlier. So Noah and Beth never meet. Strange.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep it like
how
that.
How would you?
Daryl maybe, because Noah's quite similar to Beth before.
She became.
So Daryl and Noah, they can hit it off, right? Then when Noah dies, not only does it affect Glenn, it also we can even have Daryl instead of Glenn in that position.
Yeah.
We can even give Daryl the fake out death at the end of at the beginning of series 6.
I'd give it to Glenn still.
But you hated that.
I mean, I hated it. I mean, it was obvious he was alive, but
yeah,
they did a good job on it, I thought, because it actually made people think, is he dead or not?
So second half of the series, I want it to be devoted to the wolves.
Yes. So you'd have them attacking thingy when all the others are on the herd run. Yeah. Which was a brilliant part.
No, actually, no. I did. So yeah, have series, the first part, hunters, second half, wolves. Right?
But would you still have the herd drawing the herd away, which was a brilliant storyline.
Oh, I love that.
And it drew
Sean, but they haven't reached Alexandria yet.
So, yeah. I like the way they
unless Bob dies, they reach Alexandria.
Yeah.
You have the Aaron episode,
which was a really good episode.
So you have them driving the herd away, mid-series premiere.
Yeah.
Because that works, because like Reggie's still there, because we haven't killed Reggie off yet.
Yeah.
And Pete's still there, so like but they still mistrust him, not because he killed not because he killed Pete, but because he's new. So you still have that.
Yeah.
And it can show Diana starting to trust him.
Diana. Who's Diana?
So you can
immortal line.
Keep that episode pretty much the same. Sean can still die in the same way, because I love the death. He gets his cheek ripped.
Sean.
Is his name Sean?
Carter.
Carter. Similar names.
Carter's, yeah.
Is Sean Carter a name? I know, probably.
Carter.
But like, you can keep that episode pretty much the same, just with some elements changed. Second half can be wolves. So you've got. So maybe make that battle not the whole different perspective thing, but like say they hear the horn end of episode, the mid-series premiere, right? It blares. They go back to Alexandria. Massive fight. Carol can still do her amazing stuff.
Morgan can still be a
and that takes like that
coward and
that battle takes like 2 episodes of just like brutal bloodshed.
Yeah.
Then next episode, because how many episodes? So that's 8. So we have 8 more.
You've still got No Way Out to fit in.
Not putting no way out in. This is series 5 still. So I want it to end pretty much the same way with Pete dying.
Oh, and then Morgan walks in and goes.
No, I want actually Morgan to find them earlier. I want Morgan to find them in the wolf fight, because I'm mixing things up. I'm putting the wolf fight before more. So what I'm gonna do is, so Morgan's following the tracks left by the termites, right?
Yeah.
So you could.
We still never found out what them shapes around the trees.
They were marks left by the hunters or the termites.
Yeah.
Was it leading to Terminus?
Yeah.
So
because Gareth said we need to find our way back, but he said what was the point because it was gone.
It was to draw people back.
Yeah.
So Morgan follows them. Maybe he joins up with them at Terminus for that battle.
Yeah.
So
Morgan's captured the Terminus.
Yeah. So
joins them again.
I want that, like, them being captured to last longer. So like them being in the train car, them like thinking about how to get out. So like build up tension. Then
you know what you could do?
Then you have that scene with Sam. Maybe even talk to Sam a bit.
You know what you could do
What?
in that one when they're in the train car? Show flashbacks to how each of them got kidnapped. Because
we wouldn't have that.
Yeah.
That's good. So
like at
what
the end,
you're saying is we series 4 ends, then we open series 5. So like series 4 ends with
the same
Rick
episode where Rick, Daryl, Michonne, and Carl get captured.
Yeah. And then in the next one you have how Maggie. That's good. I like that. And it can be in black and white, like the opening of series 6. But we'll have black and white at the end of Anyway, so Morgan gets captured. Him and Rick can even do like we can call the episode First Time Again, even if you want.
Which is a brilliant name for an episode, but yeah.
It's so good. I love that episode. First Time Again. It's such a good episode.
The storyline we're excited about though is Tara and Heath. Because everyone thinks they just dropped off the face of the planet.
No, but Tara was pregnant, guys.
They didn't kill her like I thought they would.
Which is good
because
Tara's amazing.
She's a good character. I think she might die though. I think she might get Holly's. She might get Holly's death.
Daryl or Tara?
No, Daryl will get his face burned.
Not even die.
It'd be brilliant.
Just get his face burned. Just walk around with. So Daryl and Dwight, DD, dream.
They hate each other. They hate it. They want to kill each other.
But they'd be drawn together by the fact that they've both got messed up faces.
Opposite sides burned.
Oh, duality. Good. Okay, so what was that? Yeah. So end of series 5. It ends pretty much the same way, but like Alexandra's been ravaged by the wolf attacks because that'll have been last a while. You can even have the wolf prisoner.
Yeah.
But like him being more of like a force, like him being more clever, him being the leader of the wolves. So Morgan, instead of them killing the leader of the wolves, Morgan like knocks him out and they imprison him.
Yeah.
So you've got him and like Rick have this back and forth, and maybe he mentions a name, Negan. Yeah. Just like a throwaway comment is like, so maybe the wolves were a peaceful group, but then they got all their supplies stolen by Negan, and they had to find a way.
That is interesting. How did the wolves never meet Negan?
So
they probably killed them.
So they meet Negan. Negan takes 50% of all their supplies.
Yeah.
Right. And they have to get their supplies back. So they start raiding. They start putting W's in zombies for some reason. I don't know. They become like this animalistic group, which they are.
Yeah.
Like their home gets taken from them by Negan, stuff like that. So, but he only mentions the name once. Like maybe even have a build up. Maybe the last line of the episode. Yeah. Rick goes and talks to him, and Rick goes, "How did you end up like this?" And he just says Negan. Credits.
Yeah.
Series 6. Series 6, I want to start off. Well, Series 6, I want to start off with the rebellion, which they did in half an episode.
Yeah.
So I want that to be like a political thriller almost, with Rick trying to get the Alexandrians on side, but like, no, you killed Reggie. Why is that wolf still here? What are you doing?
Yeah.
So like, they're getting more and more angry. Spencer, no. Who was the brother in the comics who led the rebellion?
Nicholas led it.
Oh yeah, so.
But he became good. He turned over a new leaf.
No, I don't want Nicholas to become good. I want Nicholas.
You want the TV Nicholas, not the comic Nicholas.
I want Nicholas not only to be a coward, but I want him to be spiteful, and I want him to hate Rick. I don't know why. So even have that episode where him and Glenn have a fight, which is awesome.
Yeah, and then
so at the end of series 5, so then you have said no phones, David.
Sorry, I'm searching about the wolves.
So instead have the. So did you like the Wolf Negan link stuff?
Yeah, I like that.
So starts off Morgan. So Rick, Morgan, Carol. They're all trying to get them on side, and they're like, "Carol, you're a monster. We saw you kill this." Was like you. Let's say she killed a wolf particularly brutally in front of Olivia.
What, like Jessie did?
Yeah, like
when she stabbed her with the scissors. Yeah,
in front of Olivia. So like, she's walking in like Olivia's got a gun held to her head, and she just like walks in like, let's say, rip out his tongue or something.
Yeah.
And Olivia's like, what the hell? So they're like, you've got these people, they're monsters, they're animals. You're just as bad as the wolves. The only difference is you're here, but they're out there. Maybe even Rick can have a monologue about like how we've done
things to survive.
Yeah, we have done things to survive. They have done things to survive. We may be the same as them. The difference is, so are you.
Yeah.
But you just haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
It's like a monologue about that. Like the Alexandrians can question, have an existential crisis. The rebellion can happen. But I want this to be spread. Like, and the final episode, Rick shoots Nicholas in the head.
Yeah.
Just flat out kills him in front of everyone. Maybe Nicholas kills Judith.
Yeah.
Accidentally. Let's go really dark. So Nicholas, or Carl. Nicholas shoots Carl in the eye. Nah, that needs to be safe for a while. I need someone to bounce off here, David. Stop looking at your phone.
Yeah. So how would you do No Way Out then?
No, because I want to know how Nicholas would die. Why Nicholas would die.
Well, in the comics, he gets killed by Negan's group.
I want Rick to shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
End of series 5, mid-series break in series 6 in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Because I hated the cliffhanger with Sammy saying, "Mommy," and then in the mid-series premiere they pretended like it never even happened. That's manufacturing false tension.
Yeah.
So have Nick being shot in the head and that gunshot drawing the walkers.
Yeah.
Because I want the last half to be No Way Out.
Yeah.
So
you'd still give the wolf leader the same death. He saves Denise.
That was good.
He saves Denise.
That. So because I want the wolf leader not to be a bad guy. His supplies got stolen. They had to survive. I want parallels to be drawn between him and Rick.
Yeah.
Like maybe even they look similar. Like they're the same person. Just one of them.
Different sides of the coin.
One of them has more resources. One of them is in this safe place, and this guy he was in the wild. He was what Rick was. Series 4.
Yeah. And the series 5.
Yeah. So big bearded, like just something to make Rick like question, like, should we kill this man?
Yeah.
He hasn't really done anything wrong.
Yeah. He
was just trying to find. And is Carol any different? Am I any different? Is Michonne any different? Like,
yeah.
So
just that you wouldn't have the Glenn fake out death.
No.
You just have him dying as he did in this.
I want Glenn to die. I'll keep Abraham around.
Who would you give the other death to? Because the idea that 2 deaths was brilliant.
Yeah.
Because no one expected the second one.
Yeah, but no, everyone forgets the second one.
The first one, everyone forgets the first one.
Ah, yeah. So
Abraham's.
Daryl. No, I want Daryl to die in a motorbike crash in series 6. Carol?
I don't know. You can only really kill. There's 5 characters you can kill. You can't kill Rick or Carl because they're just too important.
You could.
I mean, you could, but that would be the end of the story then.
Carl's
too important for the story going forward.
And it's Rick's story.
Yeah.
Rosita,
Abraham, Aaron. Rosita, Eugene, Aaron. They're just pointless. No one would be bothered.
Impact. I'd cry if Eugene died. And I'd want him to make
they teased it when they gave him the plan for the bullets and said...
I want him to make a clever joke before he dies if Eugene does die. I want him to be like, one of the things he says.
Yeah.
Just... If Eugene does die, which he won't, I want it to be sad.
No, he becomes a survivor.
He's safe. But anyway, who do I want to die? Aaron?
No impact. He's only been in it for a couple of episodes.
We're getting off topic. What was
this is about the cliffhanger, so it is back on topic.
I know, but I'm giving you my pitch to fix the cliffhanger. So
it's a long-winded one.
I know. It's great.
There was only one way you could fix it. Just give the death to Daryl instead of Abraham.
No, because I'm killing off Daryl in Series 6 with a motorbike.
No, that's a stupid death.
No, I love it. No, that's the point. Just because I need to get it back. In the apocalypse, The Walking Dead has moved on from this no one is safe mindset.
It has. You're right. The first episode of
You
series
know,
7 proved that.
you know people are safe.
Yes.
You know, like, Rick's not gonna die. You know,
Carl's not gonna die.
You know, Daryl's not gonna Daryl's not gonna die. I wasn't scared for him in the finale, in the premiere. I want to get back that mindset. Anyone can die at any time. Game of Thrones has lost it too.
Because they brought back Jon Snow.
Yeah, you know Jon Snow's not gonna die. You know Daenerys is fine. You know everyone is fine. Whereas in Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, Series 4, you were like, they killed off their main character in the first series. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
So I need to get that back.
Okay.
So, and I'm not going to be killing off like one every episode, but I just need to get back that feeling of no one is safe.
Yeah.
So, Series 6, we've got Nicholas get shot in the head. I'm not really sure how. Well, presumably with a gun. But, mid-series premiere, the gunshot draws the walkers.
No Way Out.
Yeah.
Same people die in No Way Out.
Same
like
people
Jesse,
die.
Sam,
Jesse,
Ron.
but you don't have the stupid cliffhanger of him saying "mommy." But you spread
But
that.
you still have Carl losing his eye.
Yeah.
And then Michonne stabbing Ron. And
Yeah. And then I want like the last half of Series 6.
So you wouldn't have the bit with
like
Glenn.
Rick.
You wouldn't have the bit with Glenn saving Maggie, turning up and saving Maggie.
I do want that. Maybe even kill off. No.
You don't kill off Glenn in No Way
don't kill
Out.
off Maggie. No. So have Jesse, instead of holding Carl's hand, be holding Jesse. Sorry, Judith.
So you give Judith the death.
No, Judith's fine. But like, you know how in the comics, Jesse's holding Carl.
Yeah, but they holding Carl in the show.
Yeah, I know. So instead of that, have her holding Judith, and Rick has to chop off her arms and pull Judith away.
Yeah.
Because that's just like what? Because Carl is old enough to escape.
Yeah.
I didn't believe that.
Yes.
So
Don't forget he's older in the show than he is in the comics.
I know. But so that doesn't work in the show the same way it did in the comics. That's what I'm saying. So I have Judith. So that like gives it a new layer. Like Rick's not only saving his child, he's saving his baby daughter.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if it's his or not. But...
Yeah. It's his daughter.
Yeah.
No matter if he's the biological partner, it's his daughter. He's raised. So.
I don't even know what they're gonna do with Judith. Like she's just there.
So this gives. I want Judith to be more of a driving force for Rick. So like whenever he feels like with the wolf, whenever he feels like he's slipping back into his savage Rick days, he can just look at Judith, and Judith is the hope. Judith is Beth in Series 5.
Yeah.
She is the one thing everyone looks to. She's the beacon.
Yeah.
Right? Judith is that.
How would you solve the Beth conundrum of dying?
Beth died.
Yeah.
Beth dies in the house. That's a good death.
Yeah.
For Beth.
Or she could die in the prison.
No, I want her. Because I'm gonna miss out on that episode with the house burning down, and I want that.
Herschel.
I want Daryl.
Yeah.
I want Daryl and. I missed that.
We're doing a podcast. Walking Dead.
We're fixing Series 7. We're fixing all of the.
I'll tell you in a minute. I just revealed that on YouTube. Whatever.
So. Yeah, just right there. That's right there.
We've basically fixed it.
No, I haven't. So I'm nearing it. So end of Series 6. So I want the end of Series 6 to like coming to terms with the fact that he has one eye.
Yeah.
Rick like grieving, like even have some nice father-son moments where Rick like helps him recuperate. I want Rick to come back because he killed Nicholas. He feels like he's slipping back into his old ways. He feels scared. So I want Carl and Judith to be. I want his family. His group to be the reason he comes back.
When would you give the crossbow death then?
Would you need it?
Yes, it's an important comic book moment.
I'd have that in Series
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd have
Negan appear at the end.
Negan and have the death. So keep the
death mid-season.
Keep the last half of Series 6 as the last half of Series 7.
Yeah.
But have the death scene in the finale of Series 7.
What, the crossbow death?
No, the.
The bat.
Negan beat.
Yeah, Lucille death.
And I want Series 7, the first half of Series 7, to just be build up to Negan. Just build up.
Yeah.
That's the way I fixed it.
Yeah.
And that's a good way to fix it.
Yeah.
I went back a while, but probably too long. But
Too long gone, yeah.
I needed to make sure that, because the changes I'd make need to make sense. And I think Beth dying in the house is a much better way for her to go. It'd give Daryl more story potential of her getting not only the fact that Beth died in front of her, but the fact that he could have saved her.
Yeah.
That gives him more chance, and then he dies in a motorcycle crash. Series 6. I don't even want it to be an important episode. I don't want it to be the finale. I don't want it to be the mid-series premiere. I want it to be like in the middle.
Yeah.
So he just crashes his bike. No, he just smashes into a lamppost.
Yeah.
And Rick drives past and you just see him as a walker and Rick puts him down. Maybe even have it similar to the Marl death. Where yeah, you know, Rick walks in and he just sees Daryl like with intestines. Have it even like the same as Marl's death. So like he looks up. No, that makes it too iconic. I don't want Daryl to have an iconic death. Okay, he just dies in a motorcycle crash. You never see him again, and you just hear Rick cry a bit. Done. Because the fangirls, that'd get them.
Yeah.
They'd be like, what?
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much it.
That
really.
is my way of fixing The Walking Dead. All of it.
The cliffhanger was good. I enjoyed it, and it was also brilliant because they got the mega books from it. So.
But do you prefer the way I did it?
It was a good way.
But
I do like the way they've done it though.
Series 4 was a bad series, so this.
So was Series 2.
I like Series 2. The dialogue in Series 2 was great. There was just too much of it.
Series 2 is like Little House on the Prairie. That's what
it built up tension between Dale and Shane, which I loved.
It's not
Dale.
Dale.
Got killed off too early.
Plot twist. It's not Dale. It's Henry. It's Indiana Jones's dad.
Dale got killed off too early.
Yeah, probably.
I love that death, but he died because the showrunner was his best friend.
And
then
he
when
fell
the
out.
showrunner left, because the showrunner left, and he was like, if he's not here, I'm not here. So they killed him off.
They were originally going to give Daryl that death.
That's a good death for Daryl.
Yeah, but they realised how much story potential Daryl has.
Yeah, now they still haven't realised that he doesn't have any more story potential. They're still keeping him around.
Yeah, he does. The Dwight episode was brilliant in the forest. That was a really good episode.
Was it though?
I liked it. It introduced Dwight well.
Okay, so we introduced Dwight instead with we just jump out straight off the bat with the thing, and then we can establish, and we can establish maybe Series 7, beginning of Series 7 with the build up to Negan. You can meet him.
Yeah.
He'll already be ironed, and then you can have flashbacks to explain that. Yeah.
I think they'll do that. They might do that. Because we're still yet to see the...
Yeah.
We're still yet to see the Sanctuary, aren't we?
So, in the build-up to Negan, maybe even the second to last episode, because we still haven't met Negan, in my mind, in the penultimate episode, Series 7. They meet Dwight, and Dwight's like... Dwight, maybe they meet him for a second, then when Rick sees him again, he's like, what happened to your face? And he explains, and he's like... And it's explaining, but with flashbacks, and then... I don't want you to see Negan's face, I don't want you to see Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I want him to be in shadow.
Yeah.
But I want you to hear his voice.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my fix.
And that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
That was a good podcast.
Was it though?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I enjoyed it, yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Right, shall we
I'll
wrap it up there? Thanks, guys.
No one's watching past the 32-minute mark, so...
Okay.
We'll probably get 2 views on YouTube, so...
Still, we've done it.
Good job. Thank you.
Right.
Let's go back to playing Lego.